Hey YouTube, in today's video I'm going to be riding around in SoCal, more specifically Aliso Woods, and I'm going to be telling you a bit about myself. Since I'm closing in on 1,000 subs, I guess some people actually do watch the videos, which surprises me honestly. But yeah, I'll tell you a bit about myself, and then in this video I'll be discussing on why you should record yourself riding. And because most people are against recording themselves riding, like they just don't see any benefit, or some people do like it. And for me, like, I'll just cover like why I like it, and why I post it to YouTube. And I don't really care how many people watch. It's more for myself, and how I enjoy video creation. All right, that's better. I guess, like, starting off a little bit about myself. I am 26 years old. 25. Oh, closing in on 26 though. I'm a CPA. I work here in LA for an accounting firm. So most of my rides are on the weekends. That's why, like, in a lot of videos, it'll be super busy with a lot of hikers, because that's really the only time I can get away. But hoping to change that, now that the summer days are getting a little bit longer. What else? Yeah, and I just moved here to the LA area, and so I'm like rediscovering, or looking to ride new trails, and pretty much just seeing what LA has to offer. A lot of dust over hard packed, which is a little bit different to what I'm riding. I'm originally from Fresno, Clovis area. So yeah, let's go ride a trail, and then we can continue this discussion. All right, so discussing about why I think it's important to record your riding is because who doesn't want to see their progression? I mean, I think that's something that we all like to see as mountain bikers. When we first start off, maybe on like that hardtail or that cheap first bike that we bought, and then we upgrade to all these badass bikes. Who doesn't want to see how their skill level has gotten, and pretty much how you're riding at a much faster, much more controlled pace. Let me lock in real quick. This trail is a bit more rutted than I last remembered. That is a drop down. But yeah, I know there's been some controversies recently with people just posting their YouTube videos, and it's them with like shaky footage, just riding a trail. But honestly, who cares? If it's just for your own enjoyment, it doesn't matter what anybody else has to say. Because I almost lose control right there. But like, for me, I love to see how I've progressed in cornering. I feel like that's something that I'm still working on, but that I love to see is how much better I've gotten. That trail is definitely more dusty than I last remembered. But yeah, I think everybody should record themselves if they can, riding, just because it's a lot of fun. I mean, I enjoy video creation, and even though it's not what I do for work, it's just something that I definitely like to do. Old shirtless man in the park. Alright, let's go hit maybe another trail that I really like. Alright, quick little snack break. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about myself. I've been mountain biking for about 3.5 years. I started like midway through COVID. I started in like June 2020, I want to say. So yeah, just been mountain biking for 3.5 years. First started off on a hardtail, and then started off on like a cheap full suspension, and then got a YT. Then I'm on my transition now, and then I have a transition e-bike. If you see me on my e-bike a lot, it's because I'm trying to train for an enduro race. Not sure which one, but just trying to stay in good health to be ready to go whenever I decide to sign up. But yeah, I'm mostly looking to get downhill like time. So that's probably why I'm on it a lot. And I recently picked up a pump track bike, a DJ. So I'll probably be making some videos with that. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna record my journey on my fitness and like my riding up until like I do an enduro race, and maybe make like a little series out of it. I don't know. But yeah, just recording my journey along the way. And if you're interested, please subscribe and like the videos. I mean, it's nice to see some feedback. Let me know if I'm doing a shitty job, if like camera angle sucks or something. Like I mostly recorded just for my personal use, but I mean, I like putting it out there because I think it takes a lot of courage to put footage out there onto the internet, for the internet to critique and judge you on the smallest little things. But honestly, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't really matter. We're all gonna die. Yeah, that took a dark turn. But yeah, just be confident in yourself. Just try something new. I'm trying something new. And this is completely opposite of what I do for work. And I enjoy it. So I think everyone should try something a little bit different and out of their comfort zone. All right, let's go ride our next track. All right, and continuing on the discussion of why I think you should post your videos or record yourself riding is because, I mean, I would prefer to actually post to YouTube, even if the public does see it, because like you can always delete that footage off your hard drive, because I find myself having way too much footage on my hard drive where I have to delete it. But it's on YouTube, and it'll be on YouTube forever for the most part, unless something were to happen. But I mean, even if you do give it a broad title of like the trail or what day it was, I find myself looking at maybe old shaky footage from like 2014, and it's because like no one really captivates maybe that trail a certain way that I think can be useful. And maybe I find the shaky footage good, or like, I don't know, like everybody has their own preference, and there's so many people out there on the internet or on YouTube looking through mountain bike videos. I think someone provides value in some type of way for someone. Like that saying, there's always someone out there for someone. I think it's something along those lines. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I think people posting their videos, even though they may not get that many views or whatever, I think for their own self, I think it's very useful and can be helpful to others. Yeah, and let's go ride this next trail that I like. All right, this trail is super fun. Last time I rode it, it is very dry and dusty this time. Oh yeah. Drop. This trail is running fast. I'm not allowed to disclose his name because someone in the comments on one of my last vids said like, hey, this is I guess a trail that is not allowed to be named, or it's unsanctioned, or something along those lines. I'm not really from here, but I do want to respect the community here, and for that reason I won't disclose the name of this trail, but I also don't like to gatekeep. So if you DM me on Instagram, I'll share you the name of the trail, and that way other people can enjoy this trail, because it is a really good trail. It is a trail which I crashed on before, but even with that, I still really like the trail. I like the flowiness and the raw of the trail, especially the ending. I think that's like my favorite part. Ugh. All right, I'll shut up and ride the trail now. That rock caught me right there. Ooh, very overgrown. Let me slow down just a little bit. All right, I like to do links as a nice little cool down or warm up when I first start riding. This trail's just running really good. It's fast, it's flowy. In certain sections, it can be chunky. Ooh. Oh yeah, definitely loose. Thank you, boss. Oh yeah, flying through that. Woo. Yeah, this part is just straight hard pack. There's like no dust on that whatsoever. All right, and here we are, reaching the ending. Alright guys, and that's gonna conclude the ride. You made it this far. Well, I really fuck with you for watching the whole vid. Yeah, if you like the content, feel free to subscribe. I put out a video every week, or at least try to. Yeah, thank you, and like the video. It really helps the algorithm. Bye.